We have our project open in Ekahau AI Pro Online, and we want to plan some changes to an existing Wi-Fi network. And remember, we're doing this purely based off measured survey data collected with a Sidekick 2, and I haven't drawn any walls or any obstacles in this environment. So what I've got here is a very large college, and they do actually have a tri-band deployment of access points in this environment. So I can flip between the 3 different frequency bands. So you can see we've got the 6 gigahertz coverage here and the 5 gigahertz coverage. And what I noticed from looking at this network is quite clearly we've got a bit of a coverage issue down here in this bottom right hand corner. So if I zoom in and I take a look at what's going on, we can see, yeah, we've definitely got a coverage issues down here. Maybe I want to make some changes to the position of my current access points. I want to see how making a change might impact the coverage in the room next to where the AP is right now. So I can grab this access point, move it along, and maybe put it into this room. However, making this change, I can see, by the way, no walls, no obstacles drawn. We purely understand how the RF is behaving in this environment from the site survey measured data with the Sidekick 2 and the AI machine learning of your environment. So there's no walls drawn here, but we understand how RF behaves when going between different rooms and different walls and different obstacles. But what I want to show you here is that, yeah, if I was to move or relocate this current access point into this room, it fixes the issue in the room to the right, but it creates another problem to the room on the left. So maybe I don't want to do that. So what I can actually do, when I left click on this icon here, it brings up all the information about the device. And if I want to reset the device back to its original location, I can just hit reset device. It goes back to where it was. And now I have the network back to it was before I started to make any changes. So in a real world scenario, what I would probably need to do here would be to add an additional access point to fill that coverage hole and bring the network back to being a well-performing Wi-Fi network. So what I can actually do is I can simulate adding a new access point to my current deployment of access points that we've got here. And the network that we have right now is a Cisco Meraki network. So they're currently running Cisco Meraki access points. So that means obviously I'm going to want to install another Cisco Meraki access point. What I can do up here, if I go from the select tool, I want to go to the device tool, and now I can pick a network device to add to my environment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from the vendor option, and I can either scroll to find Cisco or Cisco Meraki, or I can type in the vendor of choice that I'm looking for as well. So I'm going to select Cisco Meraki, and I believe that they have 9164s deployed in this site. So what I can do is I can actually grab a 9164, and we have an option for an assisted planner if we want that. Can toggle that simply on or off. But what I want to do is manually add an additional access point and put it, oh, I clicked off of that. So I want to put it here. So what happened is I went to the select tool. That's why that window went away. And now you can see by me adding this access point to this position on the map, it fills that gap in coverage for my network here. So whether you need to plan for designing new access points into your network, or maybe relocating some access points, you can use Ekahau AI Pro Online to quickly help you understand how these changes are going to impact your specific RF environment against your specific requirements to see if this is going to be fit for purpose. So fantastic option for you here, and that's how you can quickly redesign your network from measured survey data.